Monet will famously paint Rouen Cathedral. And this is part of a series. Actually, we have several depictions of exactly the same subject where he's standing in more or less exactly the same place, trying to look at how lighting conditions, atmospheric conditions, are affecting how we see that cathedral. Each depiction of the cathedral is from the same or a similar viewpoint, but at different times of day, under different conditions. And you can just look at this and imagine those conditions. In some cases, fog. In some cases, very late twilight, very early dawn. In other cases, getting towards the middle of the day, as we see here with the portal in sun. Now, what he's done is he's created an unparalleled record of time by studying the passing of time through changes in light. Arguably, he has captured, when you look at the series, the fourth dimension of time. Now, this is a difficult painting for some people to wrap their heads around. We've been dealing with paintings up until this point that are really highly polished and finished. The artist has taken a great deal of time in creating them. Here, Monet is creating these very, very rapidly. Of course, he has to. If he doesn't, the light changes and he's not capturing the fleeting moment. Consequently, we have a study of what this would look like. Now, although he was accused of not focusing on form, to the contrary, he focused on light and color precisely to reach a greater understanding of the appearance of form and how it changes over time. I mean, let me put it to you this way. Imagine that you're in a bathroom and you're looking at yourself in the mirror and there's really nice warm light. You're going to look a little more attractive. Now imagine you're in a bathroom where they cheaped out and they have just fluorescent lights or CFL lights. And what you're going to see is something very different. The skin tones change. It's not as attractive. It's not as interesting. And we're seeing that here. He's capturing the different lighting conditions, the different atmospheric conditions, and showing us how we see a structure such as a cathedral differently under all of those conditions. Now, yes, he's probably adding a little element of drama. He's popping up some of the shadows, maybe brightening some of the highlights, but we still get a sense of exactly when this is happening. This is Rouen Cathedral in the sun, and this is probably, say, 9 in the morning. You could imagine a crisp fall morning. It's very clear. There's no haze. There are no clouds. There's nothing. And we can place it because of his particular interest in capturing that. Now, up until this point, no one really has, because if I had someone in the studio for a portrait, well, the lighting doesn't matter. I just want really bright lighting. I want a very specific light, but I don't want it to shift or change. As soon as art moves outdoors, this becomes an issue. And so he's focusing on it, studying it, and he's going to do so not just out looking at cathedrals and haystacks, but also in Paris itself.